Greetings, namaste, and blessings. The Galactic Conversion of Light, Room of New Creation. We are live at the local corner cafe where a lot of spirit work has been done throughout the years, including sessions and photo shoot planning, as well as constant retouching base after each trip, precisely here just because it's the corner cafe. So that's the first place I came to after Shasta, after Tennessee, and etc. Now that we've been on land so many years, providing upgrades and doing the atomic work all over creation, and we find ourselves now at this juncture where, from the old paradigm, old contracts whereby my former Hollywood movie producer husband had decided upon abandoning me on HHI, like dropping the bomb here, his dealings were either I'm going to end up with the Iran situational clans, meaning Ayaquinta, Wexford, because that's all linked to the Islam, Iran, jihad, Saudi situation, or the outcome where, I'm owned by the yoga crew, where they're gonna make chick of me and I'm gonna be the littlest Russian doll in the thingy, as per Caitlin Grossnigger's mother there. And that's all Sarasota-based contractuals, because that's freedom for some people. So in response to all this, I keep dropping the ball on everything that they think that I'm endeavoring or encounter. No. I don't need to endeavor or try to do anything, let alone anything at all, because I've always been myself, and that was the whole childhood programming. Like, I'd be like, my dad's like, what's your name, Aurora? And I'd get beaten down because I have no right to be myself since I'm a kid. Still now, 4 years into the United States, land of brain, home of three, I still don't have a right to be myself. Go guess. So apparently today I'm talking to the main commander-in-chief of all this thing, which would be Archangel Michael, because he is the one who was in the room when I came out. And 2 days later, he decided to put me on a plane and send me back here to Carolina, where they tried to play their Matt Hudson little games and fraud, broad replacement, cloning technology, and whatever that is. So many years of time wastage, including a lot of dumbing down of beings, and them like literally superimposing on themselves lack of honor, lack of all the list of ego mind and beyond. So where we find ourselves now is, reconsidering the old contracts, and they thought that my technology actually doesn't work, and that if they get a girl to come and record my session, that she made pretend she was taking, while at the end of the session confirming that her twin flame is a female and she's a female. I'm like, that's not how it works. That's not in the divine plan of the in session 144,000. And then they start to make up rules. Like, I'm like, no, maybe that's your twin ray. I don't care what that might be, but that's not your twin flame, broad. But they insist. And then she had, the colleague there that I have working on the DNA human design charts. She asked him for a chart for one of her deceased friends, and she thinks that that's spirit work. I'm like, you don't want to channel deceased people. That's not part of your mission or your sole purpose. So there's a lot of, because of fake people that took over my mission and contract to love, that are not even supposed to be there. All they know how to do is go talk to graveyards and put spells and talk to the dead. That's not the same work as an archael. And the biggest mistake is Archangel Michael's jealousy and envy of me, and his competitive sense of action towards feminines, where he cannot respect the feminine for her arduous work and tenacity. If I am not submitted to whatever he thinks he should be submitted to, then I don't account on earth, and he's trying to replace me globally and legally, dumbing down all the cop forces and all the armies on earth, and I have to watch every day. So long story short, prayers for all the hopeless, needy ones that need growth. I'm not gonna insist, on right action and you all booking sessions, because obviously you really prefer COVID-19 and retardation and identity theft and fraudulent behavior to simple truth and go find your own way and mind your own business. But you can't live unless you're living vicariously through spying on me, hating me for me being me, and then trying to pretend you're better me than me. Literally, when is this going to become old? Thank you.